You know, I have told you now that I do love you. And I know you're ready to be with me, and I'm ready to make that same commitment. I'm ready to end my other relationship and just go forth with ours. But before we can do that, there's something else that I have to tell you.
Can't make any statements about that. 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 What happened to real leaders? Somebody ought to be upset enough to say something and not sit on the sideline and watch people with just more shine than substance. Somebody ought to be mad. Don't get impressed with numbers. Be impressed with power. This has nothing to do with the size of your congregation. It has all to do with the connection, the destiny, and the call, and the commitment to that.
What can you tell us about the accusation? And how do you feel about this?
Can't make any statements about that. Can't make any statements about that. Can't make any statements about that. Can't make any statements about that.
You finally have a father that you've always wanted for and always dreamed of. He'll just walk away from you if you don't give him what you want. So you end up turning into something you never thought you'd be, which is now the slave to a man that you love.
Jamal says the bishop began a slow sexual seduction. He has Eddie Long's name tattooed on his wrist. He's currently recording songs written from the perspective of an angry, bitter lover. Bishop Eddie Long had no comment about Centino Kemp. Just 1 second, and Kemp had nothing to say about the bishop.
Don't miss that. Can you look at me for a moment? Can't make any statements about that. Can't make any statements about that. Can't make any statements about that. Can't make any statements about that.
Why is this guy still preaching? Why was this guy even in the pulpit?
You keep making mistakes.
And you know why all these other preachers I mentioned, why they're there? Because of people like you.
This is a low blow. This is dirty behavior.
You keep making mistakes. You have to learn how to read cards.
Can't make any statements about that. 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 Can't make any statements about that.
You know, I have told you now that I do love you. And I know you're ready to be with me, and I'm ready to make that same commitment. I'm ready to end my other relationship and just go forth with ours. But before we can do that, there's something else I have to tell you. I'm a transsexual.
Child sexual predators seldom kidnap children that they don't know. They typically seek to violate children that they know, okay? Most child sexual predators are also attracted to adults, or they have some type of relationship with an adult. Eddie Long was married when he allegedly preyed on those teenage boys. Jerry Sandusky was married when he molested and raped all of those boys. R. Kelly was married when he got indicted for 20 counts of child pornography and allegedly, sexually assaulted that underage girl on video. He was married when that happened.
Can't make any statements about that.